And welcome back, guys, to the Pod Kings podcast.
What's going on?
It's your boy Dame.
And your boy Marcos.
Yep, with Marcos. What you been on this week, Marcos? How you been?
I've actually been okay, bro. I've been doing a lot of landscaping, because this whole coronavirus has been taking over these jobs, not letting us work, so landscaping is where it's at.
There's not much you can really do besides, physical labor jobs,
Yeah, that, or even maybe some grocery stores. I don't know, honestly, there's so many people looking for jobs right now since of all this pandemic going on that it's kind of hard to get a job.
Yeah, I know Kroger, I see all those signs for their hiring.
Are they still hiring?
And Walmart, as soon as you walk in, there's signs.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, what a crazy few weeks it's been. We've been talking a lot about the coronavirus lately. I think right now would be a good time to talk about something different, get this off people's minds, get them wondering about something else.
That is true. It's time for one of those enlightenments. Because there's a lot going on, so we might as well just talk about some other stuff, If it's not conspiracies, some facts, some just crazy stuff out there in the world. Which brings us to our topics for today, the old Alton Bridge.
The old Alton Bridge. Yep. This one is actually interesting because me and Marcos didn't know too much about it until tonight. Coolest thing we found out, we were just kind of doing some research, trying to figure out what we were going to do for the podcast tonight.
Basically.
And we came across this, thought it would be interesting for you guys, the viewers, the listeners at home, and
it's actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing, And the cool thing is that it's close to us. If you know people in Tarrant and stuff like that, it's pretty close to us. So.
Exactly. This is crazy. The craziest thing about it is it's in Denton County. We live in Tarrant County. We're only 30, 45 minutes away from them.
Yeah, basically.
Driving, so.
Basically.
Yeah, this is really close to us. Under an hour to get there, I think that's that's pretty much the same city.
True. But, so apparently there's this bridge. It's a bridge. Old Alton Bridge. Apparently it's at this park where it's right by the street, and there's this bridge where...
In the woods,
there's a woods, kind of like a trail, but the Goatman appears, which is why it's nicknamed the Goatman's Bridge.
Yes, it's a bridge that connects Alton to Denton County, and it was built in about 1884. There's so much stuff in there that you don't want to mess around with. I can't believe it's so close. I think maybe in a later video, me and Marcos will have to make a trip out there.
Definitely, maybe record it while we're out there. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's the idea for the video, Marcos. Yes. Come on.
But yes, 1884 is when the actual bridge was built. But there was a city where it was actually at in 1843. Of a population of 1 person.
There's only one person in this city.
Can you believe that?
He really started from the bottom. Now he's there. That city. I think I don't know what the population is now. Maybe you should look this up real quick. That'd be cool.
Well, it's recording. True. I can.
But yeah, this is some interesting stuff right here. I want to know.
What am I looking at?
How close exactly? What the population of Alton is now?
Okay.
That would be because it started at 1. So what's the population of Alton, Texas? Would be pretty good.
Alton.
Yeah, Alton. What you got there, buddy? Let's see.
So, as of 2017 right now, it's at 17,000.
Oh, man. Okay, so...
That's a lot.
In 200 years, what was it?
17,000.
He only came up 17,000, so... I mean, what can you really say about how good that one person did expanding, but...
I mean, so...
This bridge is definitely not helping it, that's for sure.
Apparently there was this family of a goat farmer right?
Yep.
And this was back in the day when Ku Klux Klan was, I guess, part of the thing, because apparently they didn't like the guy being there since he was African American, and they apparently pulled the guy and like tore him up to pieces, you know, doing this ritual and thing. So like after that, they hung him, and then like they came back the next day to, you know, finish the deed, I guess, and he was gone.
Exactly. Isn't that? And so, you know, there's more stories that go along with that. Actually, just 2 years ago, a young 17-year-old man was found dead on that bridge.
Wow.
Well, like pretty much right below it.
When?
Like 2 years ago in
2 years
2018.
ago? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, my thoughts and prayers go out to his family. I'm sure that they're still grieving, but
Definitely.
you know, that's insane. Like, is there some type of otherworldly power that's like, you know,
out there
taking over this bridge and like kind of like?
Well, they said they used to do a lot of rituals over there, so which is why, you know.
This is a really good cigar.
Right?
Yeah.
I agree.
For all you audio listeners, we're on YouTube now. You know, we're making a video.
Yes.
So you guys can check out this podcast on the YouTube at PodKings.
Go follow us on Twitter at PodKings Podcast.
Yep.
We're always updating and stuff on that, so let us know what's going on. If you have wanted to talk about any topics and stuff like that. But yeah, these creepy woods, man. Would you go out there?
The thing that so we watched a couple videos.
Yes.
You know, that's what we just said. But the thing about the video, one of the videos that we saw that like really freaked me out was the Satanist thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that thing looked like a Blair Witch movie.
Really?
Yeah, if you've ever seen the Blair Witch Project, that's what it looked like.
That movie's crazy.
And you know, to me that was the creepiest part. Like, where were all those voices and like the tree snapping and all of that coming?
The house at the very end, like
that house at the very end. Yes, you know, the whole thing was crazy, and I think that would be the scariest part about me about going. You know,
dude,
if we do make a video about going later on, you know, that's gonna be the hardest part about it for me, because I don't want to run into some other person out there. That'd be,
bro.
I mean, that's on site, you know.
On site. I'm done. Can you just imagine that though? Like, just like you're already scared as it is because you're in these woods, and then like out of nowhere, this guy with a pitchfork comes out and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" You know, like.
Yeah, he's like, "Get off my land!"
Like, get the fuck. That's crazy.
I wouldn't want to see any stuff like that. Like that's if I went, I would have to make sure like there's plenty of light out in the day so I could see somebody.
Plenty of flashlights. That's for sure.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
But what about you, Marcus? Would you go?
I mean,
we got to make this video for.
True. I mean, we're gonna have to go. So either way, but I don't know, man. That's kind of scary. I love scary movies and stuff like that. You know, I've been to like cemeteries at very late night, so I've done crazy stuff like that. But I wouldn't do a Ouija board.
Yeah, in this video we saw they were doing a Ouija board, like on the bridge, making fun of this guy.
I'm like, heck nah, bro. No, you don't catch me doing that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you would definitely never catch me pulling some stupid shit like that. You know, it's outrageous what, and I'm not gonna say specifics, but what a certain race does sometimes.
What do you mean?
Like, it's like you won't see no Mexican people doing some stuff like this certain race. All right, white people. White people. White people are always making fun of ghosts and trying to, like, you know,
really?
like, oh, I'm gonna walk slow, let's split up, you know, Scooby-Doo looking ass.
I'm done.
That dude was dancing around. That dude was dancing around, like, pretty much on that bridge, like I don't care, Goatman, like, this is my bridge.
See, I wouldn't do that either. But I mean,
exactly.
It is what it is, you know.
White people crazy.
People do what people do.
I mean, we'll run this poll on Twitter, guys. But we want to know, what do you think? If you were to go to any type of haunted anywhere, are you the type of person who is like, let's split up or let's stay in a group?
We should do that. I would stay in a group. That's the only way of survival, you know? You can't just split up. Why would you want to split up?
To find a way out.
Would you split up, bro? Would you?
I'm not saying I would, but like, there's certain people like. I mean, look at fucking Scooby Doo.
What do you mean? Why you keep saying Scooby Doo?
Because they're always talking about like, oh, let's split up. I'll go with these two girls.
Yeah, and look what happened.
And you stoner and you little doggy, you guys go and get out of here.
Yeah, wasn't there supposed to be a movie of like Scooby Doo, whatever?
There was multiple Scooby Doo movies.
No, but there was supposed to be like a new one coming out
with The Rock.
I don't know if it was The Rock.
I think so.
Was it? I want to see that because it looks pretty dope.
I hear a lot of movie theaters are like postponing, or a lot of movie companies are postponing movie releases. So,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyways, back to this bridge.
Yes.
You know, I really would love to go visit this, especially since it's only about 45 minutes away.
I do.
You know, definitely bring one of our guests on for it, see if they're down with it. Actually, one of our recurring guests that you guys will probably be seeing on the podcast and hearing from is going to be Christian. You know, shout out at Christian Laws.
Oh, yeah, Christian. He's finna come back.
Yep. He, you know, unfortunately, because of the stuff that's been going on, he had to come back home from Houston, Beaumont, Texas. And, you know, we wish him all the help. You know, but he's about to be on the podcast with us a lot more, guys. Y'all will be hearing from him.
Definitely.
And, you know, maybe that would be a good video is to bring him on with us.
Bro, what if we went with him?
Yeah, let's go bring him and visit the bridge.
I would be down.
He'll probably drive us, you know. But yes, we'll have to show him everything we know.
You think
the Satanist thing, I think, would freak him out also. I don't think he wants to see anybody else out there.
Like that circle with like the star in the middle, like that's crazy.
Yeah, and then, you know, in the woods, there's a lot of crazy stuff too. You know, they were talking about something with a woman in the woods, and there's like some flashing lights.
No.
Could that be evidence of aliens though?
Dude, would you go to like Area 51?
I mean, I did RSVP to storm Area 51.
No, you didn't.
That didn't happen, but I would still.
But people were there. There was people there.
I just couldn't make it out. You know, flights were all booked. They were telling me if you go to Area 51,
you're not coming back.
Yep.
Heck no. That's crazy, man.
You know, I hear a lot of conspiracies of it out there, but
of Area 51.
Yeah, I mean, but you know. What if those lights could have to do something with extraterrestrials, you know, the ones that they see on the bridge?
Like what, though?
I mean, who knows?
So, like in Mexico, there's this thing about, like, flying fires of ball in the air, kind of like light.
Like comets.
Basically, and they're supposed to be witches. And, like, and they're witches.
What the hell?
Yep. It's crazy.
You know, I've never heard of that, Marcos, but
really
cool story. Maybe we'll look into it.
You should, because it is, bro. Apparently,
maybe we can talk about it on the podcast one day in the future.
Agreed.
But yeah, I mean, this bridge thing is crazy. I think we definitely go. What do you think that we're gonna see? Do you think we'll see anything there or not? Do you believe in
you gotta remember. You gotta remember.
Do you believe in ghosts and demons?
I do, and you gotta remember, bro. This is like Denton. So Denton, Texas, has a lot of history to it.
It's an old town.
It's a very old town. So it's like when you're going to something like this, man. This was built in like 1943. Like the city was built in 1943. So it's like a lot of history, my man.
Did you say 1943?
1843, sorry.
1843.
1843, yeah. sorry. A lot of history behind that. So many decades and...
almost 2 centuries.
Exactly. I don't know. They say it's the gateway to a dimensional realm.
The bridge.
Yeah, the bridge. Apparently. I guess we shall see, right?
I mean, I'm excited to visit it.
Sure.
You know, especially right now, I think would be a fine time because there won't be too many people.
Now with this corona thing.
But
could that make this, be able to go?
Could that make this even more frightening though?
Maybe.
I hear that there's a lot of curfews getting put in place that we wouldn't be able to be out after 8 p.m.
I wonder when that's happening.
I mean, that's Denton County though.
Really?
We live in Tarrant. Who knows what the difference is?
Denton County does that? Wow.
No,
I don't know, like, okay, I see what you're saying.
Tarrant County does it.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, what do you think, Marcos? Do you think we'll experience something crazy out there?
I just think that there's there's a lot of places to see paranormal activity, and
you don't think that there's gonna be anything there?
I don't know, man. I just really haven't heard about this place.
You haven't heard about it too much? I mean, there was a video made that got a bunch of views.
That is true. I guess we just gotta go see.
We'll definitely have to go check this out. You know, this is gonna be something I would hope to see something.
Dude, I bet you there's just so many stories in like Mexico where it's like La Llorona, El Cucuy, all those things, bro.
I mean,
many things.
I can give you an experience I had with La Llorona.
No. Why you say it like that?
I don't have that tongue roll like you.
La Llorona? I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I mean, do you want to hear the story or what?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Well, you know, before I tell you this story, I got to tell you another story.
Okay.
You know, there's somebody out there. There's somebody out there that is kind of being a little. I'm not gonna say the word right now. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Why?
On the very first YouTube video.
What's going on, bro?
But there's somebody out there, and I think you know who he is.
Okay.
Who, you know, could stop being a little pansy and respond to me.
Oh.
And, you know, take me up on this challenge.
Oh, you're even wearing the shirt.
Shotgunning a beer.
Oh.
You know, I wear this Nelk merch right here. Not for you, Steve. I don't wear Steve Will Do It merch. I wear Nelk merch.
Bro, shotgun something right now.
The original Nelk is where it's at. Steve, you know, you can hide all you want, buddy. I know that you got your weakness in chugging, and it's not short. You can only go fat. You can only go long.
Dang. I don't know,
can't
Steve.
handle it,
You gonna
buddy.
take this, Steve?
You can't
bro,
handle
you gonna
it,
take
buddy.
this, bro?
I'm calling you out, Steve.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I am calling you out, buddy. And don't think I'm taking this lightly.
Oh.
But yeah, Steve, I mean, I'm sorry to call you out, buddy. But that's just the way she goes.
You are crazy, bro. Honestly.
And by the way, thank you to our sponsor, Anchor. We appreciate you very much.
Definitely.
You know, always pulling in clutches for us.
Always holding it down, honestly.
You know, we actually have another sponsor later. When it gets to that, you guys will see.
Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely.
You know, we're very excited for this new person we're working with. You know, we're going to definitely promote them as much as we can. We love the company.
Yes.
Nothing but
it's
great.
Very good company.
Nothing but great things we hear from them. You'll hear a little bit more about
and
them.
He's
later.
actually going to be our special guest for Sunday.
Yeah, you guys will hear more from our sponsor on Sunday, but we'll get more into that a bit later.
True.
But yes, this bridge is. We got to go see it, Marcos. I'm not kidding. We got to plan something with Christian. You know, we'll have to get in contact with him soon.
Definitely. I feel you on that. But, I mean, just to get into a little subject, I mean, have you heard anything about that stimulus check?
I thought we weren't going to talk about no.
I know. I knew we weren't going to. I don't want to talk about it, but I just feel like this is very important, you know? Like, so apparently we're about to begin this big old check, guys. Big old check from the government. Because, you know, the working situation with the coronavirus and all that good stuff. But
You know, I hear it's maybe not as big a check as you might think, though.
It's not. It's not.
Like in a lot of other cities and states, or really states, a lot of other states, you know, they're not. This money isn't going to help them as much as it would help you and I. You know, we live in Texas, in the suburbs. You know, nice area, not bad. And you know, everybody here is not paying like more than $1,500 on rent. I don't think.
Not like
unless you're a big
Cali.
family.
Not like Cali, you know.
Yeah, you're not paying more than $1,500 unless you pretty much own a house or like you got a big apartment.
Well, just like think about that though. Not like in Cali. In Cali, it's so much more expensive, and you're only getting this.
And that would be probably a 1-bedroom. That
Exactly.
1,500 number, that would be probably a 4-bedroom.
We need more.
You know, I saw in this article that individuals will be getting about $1,200, couples $2,400, and every child you have an additional $500. Isn't that? I mean, this is all based on your taxes, though.
Oh yeah, that is true.
It all depends on how you filed your taxes.
So like, what if like, dang, okay, crazy stuff.
You know, this vote is barely happening today, and you know, it got approved and everything, but who knows how fast it's gonna come. You know, they say maybe not till May. What are people supposed to do for April?
Survive.
I mean, this happened barely on like.
Dude, this one has been. It hasn't even been a month, has it?
No, but it's only been like almost. It's been about a week almost, and this probably happened like just after the middle of March. So like, you know, people barely have half their rent, if anything, and probably they were waiting on the other half so that they could get a lot more groceries and stuff for their homes.
Yeah, dude, because I mean,
stuff,
you have to think about these people are eating, so
exactly
they need to like survive also, especially if let's say a family of 4.
I mean, it's the hardest part about everything is that all these grocery stores are also empty. You know, like by the time these checks actually get here, is it going to be in time? Is it going to be too late? Like,
well,
what's going to happen?
Trump said that he's holding evictions.
I mean,
something like that.
Trump might have said that, but is that like something that all landlords and owners are going to like property owners agree to? Yeah, exactly. Like, how do you know that there's not going to be some that are going to be like, well, I don't care what he says, I'm still asking for my rent, or you can get out of here. I know a lot of eviction cases are getting thrown out for the next 60 days in New York.
What?
Yep. Or it was either in New York or somewhere in Texas. It was one of the two. But
that's crazy.
This check isn't enough for some people, though. Like,
it's not. I don't think it is. I think.
I mean, $1,200 to last you a month. That's probably like only gonna last me not even a week. You know?
Yeah, that's what I need a week, bro.
Exactly. Like, how is that supposed to last anybody for their rent, electric, water, groceries, gas? You know, whatever other needs they have, like hygiene, personal needs, you know, all of that stuff. What are these people supposed to do? A lot of people in college are getting pretty much just thrown out of their schools. A lot of seniors in college aren't able to walk across for graduation.
Definitely. And
all they're getting back is $1,200 as a reward. Like, oh, that's 5 years that you just took here. Maybe it'll help you somewhere whenever we come back for this and the economy's trashed still.
Right. And then, like, you know, with all this happening, dude, there might be a lot more homeless people out there with all, you know.
And where can they go? You know, because, like, all of these restaurants
and this Corona's crazy, man.
And fast food places are, like, closing down on the inside. And, like, you know, what, like, $1,200, are those homeless people going to get anything if they had a W-2 for, like, a month? They had a job for a month and filed their taxes. Are they still going to get that, you know? Like, what happens then?
It's like, dude, what can you even work nowadays? Grocery stores, you're going to have to do landscaping. You know, some stuff like that, you know.
I'm an electrician, and pretty much all of our jobs have been shut down because nobody wants to let, like, a lot of other people in their homes or workplaces or anywhere. There's no new construction happening because nobody's. I mean, a lot of new construction is happening, but also not happening.
Yeah, I feel
it just depends on the company and how many people are actually there. I mean, what's gonna happen until those checks come out? Is it gonna be what, another? We're gonna have to wait another month to get them, and then who knows if like we'll even be able to work again by then.
So much crazy stuff, dude.
What do you think about the checks? Do you think that's enough or no?
You said what?
Are those checks enough for you?
No, not for me. I have a child.
I mean, but so how you pay rent and everything is like. I mean, yeah, exactly. Also, so but like, you're gonna get more because you have a child.
I mean, I'll probably just per child it's $500. So, dude, can you believe this whole thing is gonna be? So he's sending this to everybody in the world. So
everybody in the U.S.
In the U.S. So it's like $2 trillion of that.
Yeah, $2 trillion. I think there's a cap though. I think only if you make below $75,000 are the people who will be getting it.
Oh, so not everybody gets it.
No.
Damn.
I mean, I'm excited to get a check from them at least. Like, you know, I'll gladly take money from the government.
Definitely.
I've paid enough to them. You know, I could use some more money back besides just my taxes.
I agree on that one. I'm just wondering, you know, we're still waiting on details and stuff like that, but I'm wondering how to sign up for it. That way I can be the first one to sign up.
I wonder what's going to happen with that. Like, yeah, there's going to be a bunch of people that are signing up.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
everybody.
How is the government going to, like, really decide who gets these checks first and all of this? I mean, what other states are also on lockdown, though? A lot of big ones, though. Like,
yeah,
but what would you say? Maybe, like, 20? Like half of the U.S.?
Yeah.
About half the U.S. right now. There are still states that are working.
Yeah.
Because there's either little or no
activity.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I feel you on that. But I mean, it's not even done. It's still, this is just the beginning, guys. So you better start washing some hands, staying at home. Because it's crazy.
You know, you never really know if you're going to run into somebody who's just not showing signs. You know, me and Marcos, we got the Clorox wipes back here behind the camera.
Definitely.
We're wiping everything down. You know, we're going to try to put out as many episodes as we can.
Definitely.
Until, you know, Tarrant County's technically shut down, so Marcos needs to be getting home pretty soon. But, you know, we're going to be doing...
curfew.
We're going to be doing our best to be pumping out more and more episodes. You know, this was just a small episode on the Goatman Bridge.
Yes.
You know, talked a little bit about stimulus checks. You know, as soon as we hear anything about them, we'll send out more information on the Twitter.
Any major news, we'll let y'all know.
Yep, you guys keep up with us. We're always retweeting things and posting our own stuff. So go give us a follow on the Twitter. It's at PodKingsPodcast. You know, follow us, DM us, tweet us any questions you got. If anything you want to hear.
Definitely.
On our next episode, we'll be having our next guest.
Yes.
Excited for this one. He's our sponsor. And, you know, this is actually perfect timing to throw in that sponsorship. You know, Marcos, can you flip your page, please?
Did I put it over here?
All right, here we go. New sponsor this week.
Okay.
And it's Southern Standard Services.
Southern Standard Services.
LLC.
Yep.
You know, this is a company that's been around for years. You know, I trust them a lot. I recommend them to a lot of people I meet who need any type of work done for them. You know, they do a lot of quality work. They're very professional with you.
It's honestly really good work, guys. Like, if you want some, like you said, quality, you know, he's always good prices also, but especially towards the quality side, it's really good.
You know,
he's a perfectionist type of guy. He'll get it done. You
know, the owner of this company, he's a really good friend of ours, but we trust him. We recommend him completely. His name's Arturo Vega. You know, he's got quality workers who do quality work. You know, you'll see the results when you guys, you know, reach out to him. You need anything done, general home improving, general contracting, handyman work, anything you need.
Anything like landscaping, you know, you need a flower bed put in, he's the man. You need some grass in your lawn, he's the man. You know, you want someone to cut your grass, I don't know, I'll ask him, see what's going on, or you can ask him yourself. But
exactly,
he's the guy for a lot of things. He's a handyman. He's handy-mandy.
Something like that. He's handy. You know, you give him a shout on the Twitter, Instagram. Give him a shout at his email. You know, he does only the best. He's very professional. Definitely. Like again, like I was saying, you know, 10 out of 10 recommend him. If you need any general contracting, landscaping, handyman work, anything you need, any typical home improvements.
Yeah. You need flooring, you need some tile in your house, we'll make it happen.
Exactly. You got a hole in your wall.
Yes.
Call him. You need your hedges trimmed. Call him.
You need your sofa steamed. He's got it.
There's something wrong with your sink. You know, he's
a plumber. He's everything.
He really is. I would recommend this company to anybody.
I do.
This is quality work. I'm telling you guys.
Quality.
You need to reach out to him. You can get to him at his email at southernstandardservices1@gmail.com.
Yes.
You can find him at his Instagram at southernstandardservices1, and as well as his Facebook. You know, you can also follow his personals. It's avegas67. You know, like I said, I would recommend this company to everybody. Go give him a holler. Tell him that the Pod King sent you. You know, maybe he'll throw you some type of discount. You know, we're doing this for y'all. We're trying to give you guys all these sponsors we have right now are some that we're trying to help you guys out with. You know, you want to start a podcast, go with Anchor.
Yes.
You want some stuff done around your home, especially at a time like this when you got nothing but time.
Go to my homie, Southern Standard Services, LLC.
Yes, go to Southern Standard Services. Like I said, follow his Instagram at Southern Standard Services 1. Pod King sent you. You know, we're excited to have him on. He's going to be our next guest, is Arturo. Yes. You guys will be able to hear a lot more from him on Sunday on our next podcast and video. You know, this will be an exciting one. I'm excited to hear from him. We've known him for years. It's going to be a good one.
Definitely.
You know, I just don't even know what we're going to talk about, but hopefully we'll get some good advice and we'll hear some good stuff from him.
True. I think it'll be good.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at PodKings Podcast.
Definitely.
And we'll see y'all on Sunday.
All right.
Peace.
Boozy.